You should all, first off, be thankful to me. Because over the weekend, right, I played a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot. And I got a load of work done. I got all the shit sucks and all the log jobs done, so you can avoid the tractor. But one thing I did was accidentally get super addicted to smoking. Which meant, get this, I was having to smoke a cigarette because my stress bar was filling every 6 minutes or something stupid. I even got an achievement that was can't stop smoking now, get maximum addiction to smoking. I was stressed, right, because the achievement says can't stop smoking now. Siddles, I don't even know whether to thank you at this point because it seems to happen every 2 weeks that the subs come in. I don't get it. Siddles, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Thank you for 91 months. Ooh,
funny number.
What Siddles is? 91 isn't a funny number, is it? Marzak, thank you for almost 70 months as well, and welcome to the stream both. Auntie Cats Azar, Kelly Bear, welcome to the stream, everyone. So, Bear sent me a message I'm talking like we were conversing. Bear wrote in Discord when I was complaining about this. The sauna is your friend, right? Which is fair, because the sauna is the only other way to get rid of stress, or one of very few. So if I wanted to stop smoking, I would need to deal with stress in another way. But then I thought, having the sauna on, the electric bill's going to go miles up, right? So I didn't go to the sauna in the house, I went to the island. So I spent, like a prison sentence, 7 days sat on the island, eating chips, drinking from the tap, and sat there in the sauna. Keeping the sauna going on the free firewood, because it's a firewood sauna, not an electric one. And then I would go back into the other room until the stress bar went up, and then I would keep feeding the sauna, and it went on for 7 in-game days. But guess what? I've now not had a cigarette in-game for 2 weeks, and my stress rises slower than I've ever seen it. Rehab is what I went through. That sounds like a me issue. It's time to win the rally with a cig in your mouth. No. I will not be smoking anymore in this game. Now, get this, it rises so slowly that I can just sit and swear for 20 seconds and it gets rid of all of the stress. And speaking of getting rid of stress, while I was out and about, I've been taking bits and bobs of the piles of scrap from the PSK and from the house. I've managed to reduce the scrap piles, and it is actually helping the performance of the game. I think we're going in the right direction. Siddles, I appreciate the sub though. Mazak, how are we? How's your health? Thank you for the prime. So, I still haven't picked the car up from Alkarion, so the bodywork repair, that's sitting there. But, because I've done all this work, honestly, you've not missed anything you haven't seen a million times. But, not only is my smoking problem cured, I didn't think you lot would want to see me sat on an island on stream for probably the best part of an entire week. The game is running slightly better. Sothan, welcome to the stream. Good morning. And look at my money. That means we can go to Alkarion's and go and pick the car up that's just had all the bodywork repaired. I'm feeling this. Right, but as I say, reducing the amount of bits and bobs on the map is actually helping. Because I removed all of the scrap from town, from PSK, and managed to get 60 frames per second in town. Now that's going to have gone down slightly now, because I have got somewhat of a pile of stuff that I need to take to the flea market. But what day is it? Thursday. Flea market's not going to be open for 3 hours. I'll tell you what I need to do. Now we've got a dumpster. Start the day off right. I am alive. Glad to hear it, Bezak. Nothing too serious going on, I hope. So, than I well, my love. So, Do I have any superfluous items? Are any of these empty? I need to focus now on making sure I have no junk around. I'll tell you what we do have. We've got these, haven't we? Yeah. You're not helping. So what have we got out here that I can bin? We've got some sausages and 5 beer crates. Trouble is, the skip's all the way out front. And then we'll go to PSK. Not PSK, we'll go to the flea market. Not great, I'm sick, which led to 0 sleep last night. You're tired of getting... How come you keep getting sick on repeat, Sothan? Is there some underlying issue? It's been the week of all time, that's for sure. That sounds like news. Spill. Alright, let's get rid of all these beer crates. As I say, I just want as few entities on the map as possible. We're in frame rate fixing this week. Just bad luck. So it's not an immune system issue or something, no? Don't put that demon in my head. I am not implying anything. I'm just wondering if there was something that could help you be a bit more resilient. Not saying there's anything serious, though. You know? I feel like Mazak's got an essay for us. Right, is that everything? We've got some spoiled sausages. Yeah, and the beer crates. Again, I just need to think of all the areas that have got like piles of scrap and rubber. It's dark out here. Guess we'll just do this until we get to the dump. Because Topless put in a skip, or a dumpster as you'd call it in America, that we can use. And it just deletes items, which is wonderful. I think I can fix the frame rate entirely if I can do this, but for the fucking piles at the house. But you can guarantee that I'll get rid of all of the shite. And then I'll need a piece. And then I'll have to go back into the classifieds, which I've managed to, at the house, isolate some of the rear shock absorbers, which is what the car failed on. Or at least it was like rear suspension or something, which I can only assume is the shock absorbers, unless the springs that we got are broken? Hang on, we had more beer crates than this, didn't we? I've missed a beer crate somewhere. Hang on, let me go back and have a look. 10 points if you can spot the missing beer crate. Nothing fun. There. I got the 10 points, lovely. It's been fun to see jokes about the raid boss resurrecting on Easter Sunday. Oh yeah, so I woke up to see you talking to Cats about it. The world first race was one of the hardest bosses in history. They started cheering when they'd finally killed it, only to find out there was a secret phase. Damn wow, devs. They've been playing too much FromSoft games. See, this is the way. The more we can get rid of all of the spare entities and stuff that are on the map, the better. Lovely. There are so far, yeah, it's just masterfully done in FromSoft games. And grounded, as we saw. Yeah, I would never imply that From Software invented the concept. Still don't think this tier has anything on Jailer. What expansion was that? Right, let's have the radio off. We're going to cut down on electricity. We're going to turn it up. We're going to turn all the lights off. Because electric bills are still something I'm concerned about. Is it this light here? Yeah. Good. Right, that's just the fridge that's been left on and some heating. Actually, let's really reduce the heating. Because I just need to spend less money on fucking electric. Do you reckon I can get away with having the heaters on 10? Because I don't need it to be a sauna in here, do I? I just need it to stop the chill so we can sleep. I just need it to be a place we can warm up. And I keep knocking it down by 5 every time. Oh god, that one was high. Any more heaters? One there. 10 should be fine, right? Jeez, these are really high. See, there's also a theory that I could turn this one off entirely. Because I never go in it. Hang on a minute, I'm doing it. Alright, we're putting the house on the eco mode. Lovely. Speaking of the house, actually, I need to go buy food. I don't know if the heaters can break, Auntie. It was in Shadowlands. It was the Abomination. But Allura, is that how you say that? Is actually a harder boss. Going by wipe count. Allura? Is that how you say that? As in Allura? Right, tractor, I need you to fire up. Let's go get some supplies. I'll fill the tractor up and stuff. Then we'll come back once the flea market's open, because we're still a bit early. And of course the tractor's still doing the bullshit thing of disconnecting itself. I think it's just as it looks, so Laura's a Naru, so you need to put a slightly racist Draenei twist on it. Oh. How do the Draenei speak? Second or third hardest in the world. Now with the secret phase, the wipe count is easily going to surpass anything Blizzard's ever done. I guess you can determine difficulty based on the world first people struggling, right? Lura. Oh, Lura. They're them like spongy things you wash your ass crack with, right? Oh god, it's cold. I might have to just take emergency action because I've managed to make myself really, really cold. And I don't want to die, so bear with me. I've got big plans for today and dying aren't on them. Just going to stop off and jump into the care room to warm up. I thought that was me coughing then. Hello, let me in. I need to warm up. Whew. Right, slight detour, but it's fine. The race has been so good though. Echo got the boss to 0.56 before Liquid got the first kill, which is why they were so excited. So they know each other's progress, right? Wait, they'd locked me in here. Lovely cough. That's Uncle, Auntie. I don't know if you remember Uncle from the first game. Because you've played it, right? This is him now. He's not doing so well. He's lost a bit of weight and now he's in a care room. He was, yeah. He's in alcohol withdrawal. He was fat and a prick. True, actually. Alright, let's go get some food. As soon as Liquid discovered the secret phase, they blacked out the stream to stop others from getting in, to gather info about it. I like that. I like it to be as bullshit as possible, if that makes sense. With like these kind of tricks and stuff. How long have we got until the flea market opens? Got a bit of a busy day. 7 AM, it opens in a couple of hours. And I need to be a fair distance away from it. The viewers are parasocial as fuck. Sounds about right. Kitten, welcome to the stream. Kitten, I'm finally going to fix your car. What did I just see? It looked like something flew up into the air then. Oh god, it might have been Bear in the bus, I think it was. Don't know if you know these top guilds or how they run, but they've got a bunch of alts to run split raids to get people geared. And they usually get viewers in for loot and pay them in gold. So do they get a little too heavily invested? Some people try and join raids to hold the loot hostage so the other guilds win. That's good though. I like that. It's a bit like in football where one team's playing, so another team goes and lets another team's fans go and let off a lot of fireworks outside the hotel they're staying in the night before the games and stuff. Need more of that. The number of Euro trash and Ameritards I've seen in the comments bickering between which team is better. I'm into it though, it's dumb. It's a bit like old internet, isn't it? Let's top this up. I need to get some food as well. And then we're off to the flea market to do some hardcore inventory management. I need to do leaflets. I did leaflets earlier, but I'm only doing like partial leaflets these days. Yeah, exactly. Look at that though, 13 grand. That should be absolutely enough to go and pay Alkirion. I need to do the flea market stuff actually before Alkirion shuts. So I'll maybe go before we go home. I've got a log job as well to do. Siddles needs his logs. Sending death threats to other people because I want X team to win is where I draw the line. Exactly, yeah. As long as it stays below that, I like the rest of it. Right, let's buy some food in. Salty? Hello. That was the wrong button. I just kind of made like a moderate grunting sound there. I'll buy 3 bags of chips. What else do we want? Sausages are the way, right? But I just like a bit of variety. 4 packs of sausages. That'll do me, I think. Lovely. That's laugh. 144 marks for some shopping. Christ. There must be a war on. Martin?
No, ei jaksa katsoa sun naamaasi.
Look at him. Too in his own world to even notice. Fuck yeah. He greeted Salty how most people would greet a cashier, yeah. No, not that way, this way. Ooh. Ooh. I like the random gestures button. I need to use it more. Right, filled up the tractor. I think the jerry can is full. Can't see for all the chips. Fucking diff lobster. I think it's full. I don't remember using that in a long time, so. Wait, I'm suddenly really cold. Why? Is the tractor heater not working? God, I might have to stop off at the... It's nice to know Bear's crashed his tractor again. Not his tractor, his bus. Actually, that means he could be around. Very sweaty, but I'm just wondering why the tractor that was warm when I got out isn't warm when I got back in. Sweating and heating. God damn, this is a real life simulator. Freezing, yeah. And it can kill you as well. As I was saying at the start of the stream, I think this game has about 20 times more detail as well as 20 times more things to do because I've been fighting crippling cigarette addiction in this. I spent all weekend, not all weekend, but a large chunk of the weekend essentially doing a prison sentence ordeal where I went and sat in the sauna in the on the island and dried out from nicotine because the island sauna is run on firewood, so it's technically free. So I just sat there with like 4 bags of chips for an entire week and weaned myself off cigs. Just giving I am, it feels amazing. Well, it was annoying. Like, I was risking death every like 7 minutes because that's how long it was taking for the stress meter to fill up. And then I would smoke an entire pack of cigs and not have any around. I had to keep going back to the shop it was getting a bit much. It's harder to smoke in this game than it is in real life. Actually, that's the problem. It's very easy to smoke in real life. Ooh, sun's coming up. Right, let's go put the shopping in. Just like me, for real. Your stress meter hits max. Might actually be too warm for this overcoat. Polo, welcome to the stream. What, you just want to join? Polo, good work on 15. I don't remember turning this light on, so I've been rummaging around in my apartment. Again. Right, let's open these on the floor. Best place for them.
Jumalauta!
Do I do the thing that I used to do and line up the chips perfectly? We're still waiting for the flea market to open, so I might as well kill time somehow. Just take crack. Arse crack, he means. Augur's been offering for a long time. And I'll have some macaroni in there. I don't know how many I bought. Did I buy 3 of these? I'm hungry right now, am I? Yeah, look. The whole time I've been live, stress has been going up. And it's gone up, what? Just over 1/4 of a bar in that entire time? And, if I wanted to get rid of it, I'd do this. I can actually avoid smoking by just swearing. Have I got anything? Oh, I got these P words, didn't I? So, my plan is, with the flea market, I've got a rule that I set up while I was loading and unloading. Anything smaller than a instrument panel goes to the flea market, and anything bigger I just throw in Alkerion's skip, which I've thrown a lot of stuff in and he's not offering to pay me just yet, which is frustrating. I don't know why, but he's not offered to pay. I think it's because I have to pay for the bodywork repair that we had. Crack's made up for August crack. Actually, I'm going to have a shower so this sweat doesn't screw me again. It seems like we've got a bit of a sweat issue going on. You don't have to shower very often in this. Bring back the dirtiness bar, I say. God damn, I love signing up for keys on WoW. Need to be completely overgeared. Signing up for keys? What, for the expansion or something? Lovely. Right, onwards. Some swearing. What? Do you have to pay for access to Mythic Plus now? Oh, they're called keys, I see. Keys? Why are they called keys? What kind of P words are those? They're like, it looks like mince or something, kid. I don't know. I think it's just normal, it's just a picture, but it looks like it's got like some kind of mince on it. Time dungeons with harder mobs. Possibly sausage, I don't know. Look how good the game's running, by the way. Whittling down these piles is the method. You get a mythic keystone to increase the difficulty of the... Oh, so it is actually a key. Yeah, I see, okay. Keys. Scuff, welcome to the stream. I didn't check, actually. I think it might be a bit too warm for this winter coverall, though. It was like -30 or something for the last week, so I've been wearing the coverall, but once I get back to the house later on, I think I might switch it out. Right then, next job. We're going to convert the stuff that I have in the trailer into money. I'm going to do so at the flea market, which isn't open. Might have to go drive around the block a little bit and come back, give it an opportunity to open. It's nice, yeah. It is actually, it's lovely outside. It's been a bit windy over the weekend. Been playing with friends for Mythic Plus, it's been really fun with zero stress, just super casually. As opposed to what, like, pugging. Is the pugs where the stress comes from. The arenas have been making you want to cry. With friends. When I go out for a walk, I can't be asked to put on pants. Just do it of your own volition, then. Pubs tend to be one wipe and someone leaves, even though you can easily time it with bonus loot or even 2 or 3 wipes. Yeah, patience is at an all-time low, and gone are the days where you'd play Left 4 Dead with randoms and you could have the worst night ever, but they were just happy to be there. Is it open? I have to go sit and play with my bumhole for a bit or something. It does open on a Thursday. I'm sure it's every weekday. Maybe it opens at 10. It's still not open. You're not getting invited because you're a warrior. That's how bad it is right now. Resto Shaman. Prez Evoker. Elemental Shaman because I'm a masochist. Hit top 15 Shamans in the world for 2s at 1825. Well, how can the rating be so low then? Surely some people are winning. How's that work? Right, I'm a bit nervous parking here, but I need to... I might just wait until... Oh, it's a long time, though. I need the flea market to open. Twos is weak compared to Discipline, who does more damage than DPS. Rogues who go around one-shotting everything at the moment. Was there a new expansion just come out or something? Or is it just a new season? Worst it's ever been, as in performing, and worst being performing absurdly well. Midnight came out. Oh, so it's only just a new season. You know what? If I'm killing time, I think I'm going to have a healthy breakfast. What should we go for? Greek salad. Yeah, let's have a Greek salad. Shaggy Dad, I want a Greek salad, please. I'm waiting for the flea market to open in town. You know how it goes.
Hyvää päivää! Mitä saisi olla?
Greek salad, please. Thank you.
Kiitoksia.
Yep, I'll be over here when you need me. Ignoring Martin as always. Shall go get some milk as well. So there's a 300-point differential between the top and the top disc priest. So it'll balance out, I'm sure. If you're not careful, he'll flee your market. Kit. Stop making me nervous this early in the stream. Arms Warrior is so bad they've got a 15% damage increase on Mortal Strike and it still isn't worth pressing during Colossus Smash. There's not actually a move called Colossus Smash, right? You're so good at it, that's true. Salty, good morning. Thank you. There's a move called Colossus Smash. What? Who named that? Did you get a work experience kid in that there? Hulk Smash. I've got about 5 minutes until the flea market opens, so we'll enjoy some breakfast. Get our macros sorted, including stress. This is the life, isn't it? Sat at 10 AM on a Thursday in a restaurant, about to have a Greek salad, swearing up a storm to calm down. Martin, you suck. What a hateful man. I want to see the car. Like, I've driven by it once when I went to go and do, twice actually. I went to go and do the shit suck across the road and deliver logs up that way. No, deliver scrap up that way. But I've intentionally not looked at the new bodywork that the car's got. We're about to see the car in its purest form. Hello, Mazak, yes. Thank you. Appreciate it. You still haven't thanked me for saving your life that day at Alkarions. If it wasn't for saving his life at Alkarions that day, we wouldn't have had the idea to take Suski home, if you remember. Lovely. Right, Greek salad. Thoughts? That bread looked good, actually. And it wasn't too filling either, which helps with our new diet. A not being a fat bitch.
Mulle rupes urputtaa siitä, että mä en saa muka koskea enää sen persettä, koska siinä on jotain vitun sovimista. Se rupes mulle vaan änkyttää.
Warbreaker. I swear you lot are just making up names to bamboozle the classic player. Imagine walking into McDonald's, minding your own business, passing a seated local just shouting profanities. To calm down. And like, you're just your local. I always go through the drive-thru so no one has to set eyes on me aside from the poor cashier. Drive-thru culture seemed to seep into Britain as well. But there's no need for it to have seeped into Britain because we're not like a massive car culture and stuff. I don't know. I guess everyone's becoming socially anxious nowadays, right? So it fits. Right then, flea market. Hopefully I can get this done nice and quickly and then we can get to Alcarion's. Sothan isn't in the UK, so it's not that common for him, you see. I think that's it. Martin's convinced that Sothan's on the Artemis 2 right now. So it used to be that you were called, like, lazy and a slob if you went through the drive-thru. Remember that in this country? Not hearing a crackhead shout at pigeons at 7 AM in a McDonald's is considered weird around here. Yeah, but you can't hear it when you're in your car, can you? You're missing out on all the fun. Right. This is the goal. Train welcome to the stream. I wish they were, it'd have cost me saved me a fortune. Is there a date for it yet, Trip? It was the 24th or 5th, right, I think? Or 5th or 6th or something. Right, flea market, 25th. Let's have all of this thrown into the... All of this thrown in. So this is all of the scrap that I've decided if it's smaller than an instrument panel, it goes to the flea market. If it's bigger, it's going to Alcarion's skip. Because I might be able to make a bit of money, a bit more money from it behaving in like this. I need to work out how much all of this costs. If you're North American, if you're ever interested in playing together, let me know. Oh wait, Maz, you're EU, right? I don't think I've ever known. Yeah, Mazak's British. Nice to know that you've known him for a decade and never cared to ask Sothan. So very Sothan. Pretends to care about people's feelings, but, you know. If you had asked, I'd have been sat here saying, you know, it's typical fucking Sothan. He's known Mazak 10 years and then just decides to dox him. I get it, I'm a bastard. Well, he's now kidding. We can stop trying to convince him of the truth. Right. Now, I need to find a home for all of this. And I've got just the... Hey, is there anything for sale? I need parts of the computer, don't I? What parts of the computer do I need? I need a keyboard.
Tervetuloa
The mouse.
kiipparille löytämään aarteita.
Yes, I'm hoping to, thank you. Keyboard, the mouse, and speakers. Anything? No? Oh, hello. Oi, keyboard and mouse, they're both together. If I could get the speakers, I think that's everything. Go on, sell us the speakers. Come on, come on. Ooh, a lot of my stuff sold, actually.
Jumalauta!
Ah! Yeah, look.
Ai
Nice.
että. Kiitos ja tervetuloa.
Be able to play Half-Life. That came out in 98, right? StarCraft, Half-Life, Warcraft. Nice. Right, sort this out. So what I'm going to need to do is take each of these, tell you what we'll do, we'll throw them all over into the correct area, like this. That missed. That also missed. I'm going to sell all of this in here. What car enthusiast would come to a flea market for parts? Feels a bit backwards. Something under there. A rear plate. What's the head gasket? Over there. I think I would have asked you to play if we were in the same region. Did have an NA account once upon a time, but starting from scratch on retail is simply not worth it. Got EU Arena partners? I don't think I knew that. Didn't have a group of friends I was already playing with, I probably would have. I've gotten too much anxiety to play solo where. I thought about this, the computer is probably in the flea market because buying the one you had in 95 from a catalogue doesn't make sense, so it's probably the same. Yeah, I imagine so, Cats. I wonder if it might actually be. I was going to say if it was our flea market. Sorry, it might actually be our computer, but if it was, it wouldn't be in multiple parts, right? Yeah, you're right. Maybe the computer's only in here for now until he creates something a bit more 1995 specific, 1999 specific. But it's not even a top of the range PC for 95, is it? The computer in this. I don't feel like it. These thermostats are so small. Sometimes I really need to be careful not to go to do this for too long because I need to get to Alkyrion's quick sharpish. Pick the car up. Go get some coffee as well before we leave town. Back in Mop, I was really big into trying to get into the arenas competitively. Met a few friends on a private server. I wanted to swap to live. Don't remember what rating we got, but we didn't do half bad. Mage Lock Shaman. Pretty interesting. Oh, so they all just quit. Right, how much am I putting these in for? Do you reckon I can get 15 for an instrument panel? Next one. 15. Column shroud, shitty bit of plastic. 10. Gearbox. Gosh, remember. 10. I'm probably massively undercutting this or overdoing it. These don't sell ever. I'm going to sell that for a single mark. Starter, what do you reckon? Electrical component 20. Brake assembly 20. The complex parts, aren't they? See, look at like the frame rate struggling because I'm dealing with a lot of parts. A cab 20. This is what's killing the performance. 10. We're just gonna have to sell shit, and if everything keeps selling, we'll just like slowly up it. 5 marks for an old head gasket. I wish you could buy car components from here. Imagine I just walked in here one day and they were selling a rear upper controller. Old exhaust 10 maybe. Handbrake lever 10. Top teams at the time were 2700, so I suspect we were around 2400 or so. First phase of TWW. In the other season where Priest run around doing more damage than the DPS. Hello? Hello? It's going to heaven. probably losing so much bleeding money. Or selling for too much. Fancy just going 10 on everything. These should sell more than 10, right? Should get 20 for a break assembly. 15. So all told, this should sell for a couple of hundred, right? Better than a kick in the balls. Selling control arms hurts. $20 bang. 5. Time is it? Be cautious of times doublet. Oh, gear lever. How much would you buy a gear lever for if I was to offer you? You know what they should do with this? They should make it so it's like, if... Because technically, this is a multiplayer game, right? Or the first one was. Because of the chat room on the computer, you could actually interact with other players in the game, which means it's kind of multiplayer. Therefore... They should have it like the real money auction house in Diablo, where you can come in here and see stuff that other players are selling. That would be pretty good. Out of curiosity, when were carburetors phased out in favour of fuel injectors? Don't know. I don't know what mine's got actually. Do these even set? Yeah, sorry, yeah, Auntie, they do. Something's done because you can fuck the prices up, but I don't know what realistic prices are, so I'm selling low. And then eventually, once we just kind of work out what sells for what, we'll increase this. And hate mails, yeah. Well, I opened it on stream once, the chat room. We were like tentatively talking to some people on the chat room, and I opened it up and there was the N-word right there on stream. But I think he removed it for that purpose. Lovely. Right. Ma'am, I need you to sell all them and don't spare the horses. Fatigue's a little bit high and I've got a lot to do. Tell you what we'll do. Figured it would be around this point, carbs would have been mostly obsolete. Or new cars, yeah. Carbs would probably still be in use if ethanol wasn't in fuel. The fuel gums them up. So that's the problem. They changed fuel, as well as invented the fuel injector. Hello. I'll be back shortly, actually, because I need an inspection from you. I've got a few bits and bobs to do, but I am working on the bodywork, like you suggested. It's costing me a fucking fortune, which is why you've seen me on my knees next door for the hours of my friggin' life. Yeah, I've just suddenly really warmed up in real life. I don't know why. There is a danger of becoming addicted to caffeine. But I think it just makes your fatigue bar go up faster, which is not the worst thing in the world. They do scuff, yeah. Fucking hell, it's hot. Why have I got so hot so quickly? Thank you. I'll be back soon. You frighten me now, Auntie. Lovely, that's another job ticked off. Let's now go to Alcarion's, pick up our beautiful little car. Let's have the bodywork fixed. Oh, this has been an efficient day so far. Yeah, I've got a hot flash. I'm going through the menopause. Don't like change. That's not me revving, by the way. Hello? Tractor? For a second, Kane, I thought you were referring to the revving of the tractor. I was like, that's not me revving, don't worry, it's just the hormones. Right then, Alcarion shuts at 4, so I've got 2 hours and 45 in-game hours. 2 hours and 45 in-game minutes to get there. My hormones are revving. That's what puberty, isn't it? Your hormones, the RPM on your hormones goes really, really high and it's hard to handle. Right, I acknowledge that the tractor sound is a bit annoying. It's a bit repetitive, and a bit high-pitched, and a bit constant. So what I'm going to do is put a really weird song over it and swear like crazy to reduce stress. Enjoy, everybody. We'll call this ASMR.
Vittujen kevää. Vitu muu. Mitä helvettiä? Jumalauta. Oi saatana. Vitu muuta. Painu helvettiä. Painu vittuutana. Vittujen vittu. Vitu muu. Vittujen kevää. Vittujen jumalauta. Painu vittuutana. Oi vittu. Painu vittuutana. Perkele. Aika paskana. Vittujen kevää. Kyllä kyrvää. Vitu muuta. Aista vittu. No ei jaksa katsoa. Kyllä yks kyrväsi. Kyllä yks kyrväsi. Vitu tortana. Kyllä yks kyrväsi. Säkin vittujen kevää. Säkin lauta. Aista vittu. No ei jaksa katsoa.
There we go. That's better than smoking, isn't it, surely? So good. I will say though, do not get addicted to smoking in this game. It is awful. I couldn't do anything. Like, I'd put the pipe in, I'd smoke while I was putting the pipe in for a shit suck, and then by the time the guy had paid me, I'd need to smoke again. Addicted IRL, is that worse? I think we've all been addicted to smoking in real life. Just don't be anti, do like the rest of us. Kojitm is utilising Mongolian throat singing to say multiple swear words at once. Yeah, true. Hey, that's one thing I've never checked in this game. Does this still work? Turns out, yes it does. And it's as dumb as it always was. Yeah, it's a Finnish cultural thing. I shouldn't have stopped off, I need to make the best use of time, don't I? Third arm, same as the first arm. You'll get it, Auntie. Just know that when you finally quit, you will want one every day for the rest of your life. So don't use it when you say to people, oh, it'll get easier with time. It won't. When life is less stressful, I shall quit. Quit now to make life less stressful. Think about that. Just not in the short term. But have that coke to get up the next day. Well, think about it, if you don't get up the next day, you'll use less cigs, which will be cheaper, which will reduce stress. Genius, really. I still have the first pack of smokes I ever started. It's still half full. It's a good thing I got out of my job at that time, otherwise I might have continued. But I thought you'd smoked previously, sir. You've mentioned about being a smoker in the past. Haven't you? I had it in my mind you were a smoker in previous years. Where have I got my... Am I going mad? He's gaslighting me. That's what he's doing. Don't listen to him. You know what? We have made massive progress in that first hour. I'm happy with that. I think we're going to get to Alcarion's in time. Brace yourselves. We're about to see the car's bodywork in all its glory. I'm excited about this. All them times the car's been infuriating me by being banged up and broken and bruised and dented because of the garage bug. I sat and put the entire car together while moaning about how it looks. And we might finally about be able to see it. Started doing some smoky work because I had a boss that would run around and insult everyone in a super high stress environment, but shortly after that I quit and stopped in a conscious effort to not get addicted. Good call, yeah. Might be what I'm thinking of then, yeah. Thought about doing the same thing Sothan is doing by quitting and keeping a pack as a reminder. Whatever works, right? Whatever gets it done. Just be aware though that if you stop you'll look about 30% as cool as you did before. But you'll smell 300% better. And once that smell's gone, you'll start to realise the other bad smells it was masking this whole time. Have I got time to stop off for a drink now? I'll stop off at Sothan's for a drink. Maybe do a bit of wee in the mouth, etc. Right then, brace yourselves. I've been intentionally not looking at this because I don't want to ruin the joy of seeing it clean for the first time. Here it is. Ooh, look at it. He's changed the colour. So I paid for only the bodywork repairing, right? So everything else is fine. And he's definitely done the work. Just gonna leave the tractor running, can't I? And for the first time in the entire playthrough, we can... Has he just closed? No. For the first time in the entire playthrough, we can see the car and the bodywork not damaged and beaten up. Obviously, we'll respray the white bits. Thoughts? Yeah, that bumper was so damaged. Okay, I do kind of like the look of it. It's in very, very standard form at the moment, but I like that, honestly. And the interior? Holy shit, the windscreen's actually massive once it's not dented. And the interior lights on the roof instead of floating above it. You know what? I'm happy with that, actually. You don't go pay for it, though. Your right hand smells of tobacco. Did you pay for the fenders? No, the fenders I got new, or I got some from the scrap pile. Hello, Elkirion. Yeah. Alright, how much? Tell me that the car's annoying you. Go on. Yes, yes, yes. I must have put about 40 body panels in the scrap thing, and it's given me 88 marks for the scrap. At least he got rid of it. Alright, so with a 10% discount, it was 8,750, 78885. I'll take that. Oh, that's a lot of fucking money. Is that today's thumbnail? That's a lot of money. Yeah, thanks, yeah. Scrap. perhaps down, yeah. What do you reckon, kitten? Car's fixed. It's a lot of money, but I'm a little impressed at how much money you had. Yeah, over the weekend I did 2 things. All of the remaining jobs and... do you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go take the tractor home and pick up the mini bike, and we'll come here on the mini bike to pick the car up. Nice palindrome. Did it finish in a 7 or a 3? I'm happy with that. Sorry, yeah, I did rehab Sothan, and I did 5 shit sucks and 3 log jobs. Oh, the remaining money, that's true. Unfortunately, it's above the 5k. Alright then, let's go drop the tractor off, get the mini bike, and pick the car up. That's if it starts. I've got another log job actually, Siddles needs some, so we'll do that as well. Next up, Sothan's for a drink. Sothan's old house. I don't know who lives there now. I'm actually chuffed how well this is going. Maybe we need a public holiday stream more often. Because everybody's too busy to be here and distract me. This is why you all tell me that you're working today. I actually had a genuinely pleasant morning. So more than I usually do of sunshine in the AM. I know everybody always bangs on about getting sunlight in your eyes in the morning for like 15 minutes, but it does make me feel 10 times better. It's surprising how effective it is. Like every day, actually. Earning that money. I like this song, I don't know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a bit of Battleship Bay from Bioshock. I'd almost guarantee it's some kind of Finnish folk song. I could go across the lake, but I feel like I keep regretting going across the lake. Especially in the tractor where it's just stupidly loud for no good reason. Maybe we don't go across the... Although if I went across the lake now, I'd cut off a huge... Press 1 to go across the lake, press 2 to take the long way. Oh, I remember coming here. Bless him. He'd be sat here with his nipples out and his wife screaming at him from inside the house. And he'd have nothing but nice things to say about us. Bless him. Now, it's the same, but he's warmer and happier, and he's still got his nipples out. Lovely. I like how you can actually hear it. This is the first hint of clothes in this game. But you might unzip your fly to piss, but you don't take your clothes off to shower in this game, which I think is vital, because that's what did for Sothan's international reputation when that was covered. What a beautiful night. Look how much better the game's running. He says as he just wiggles around a dark screen for everybody to not be able to see anything on. Right, tractor home. Let me just recenter a bit. Judging by the fact the tractor's sliding all over everywhere, I assume that the handbrake's off. Right, forgive me. This needs to be done.
Jumalauta, vittujen vihakana. Jumalauta, perkele, perkele. Oi vittujen kevä. Vittu, hatana. Oi vittujen kevä. Helvetti, jumalauta, jumalauta. Jumalauta, hatana.
Siddle stood there waiting for logs.
Mitä helvetti, hatana. Oi vittu, perkele. Jumalauta, helvetti. Oi vittu. Oi saatana. Oi vittujen kevä. Saatana. Mitä helvettiä? Saatana. Oi saatana. Jumalauta. Oi vittujen kevä. Mitä helvettiä? Oi vittu. Oi vittujen kevä.
High quality viewing, I'm sure you agree.
Vittujen vittu. Helvetti. Vittujen vittu.
There you go. So, if I'm not smoking and I'm not drinking, if I cut out caffeine, what did the cheesy bastards call it like 20 years ago? Straight edge, didn't they? The punk scene. I'd technically be straight edge. Just absolutely condom off in life. The problem would be weight, though. If I were jitting, I'd just make a swearing song at this point, just drive around singing it. Yeah, it'd go something like this.
Aista vittu. Oi saatana. Aista vittu.
I can't work out how to eat healthily in this game. Because, I mean, it was unrealistic, but moose meat was good, it feels like. But grilled fish feel like the obvious way to lose weight. Stay off the sausages. My theory of don't go below the hunger bar, like never have the hunger bar completely filled. Or, you know what I mean? Don't eat so much that the hunger bar goes entirely black. I think that might be the simpler solution, and it's less about the quality or the fat content of the food you're eating and more about the amount. I wonder, so the more I smoked, the more I needed to smoke, right? Which is obvious, and I think the same goes for caffeine. I wonder if it's the same for food, where the more you eat, the faster the hunger bar goes up, or the more you have to eat to lower it. So I wonder if I just ate really lean, I could lose weight and spend less on food. Alright, I'm going to give Topless an idea. Don't listen to this, Topless gun. Imagine if you ate raw sausages instead of cooking them. There was like a 1% chance you could get a tapeworm from eating raw sausages. And suddenly, for the next week, you had to eat like crazy because your hunger bar kept going up so fast. Put that in, Topless, you know you want to. I don't know how you'd message that to the player that that's what they've done wrong. But that would be a good idea now. Right, nearly home. Not in time for the midstream break. I wonder what we do. I need to sleep, don't I? You know, I might chop some logs. Until night, and then we'll set off bright and early tomorrow. £5 PM. Yeah, let's go chop some logs, because I do need to. Although I've started really disliking reversing the trailer up to the log splitter at night. Because all you have to do is gently bump it and you're fucked. So I apologise, everybody. It's going to be tractor noise for a little bit longer. And then you get a break from tractor noise for mini bike noise. Then we've got the new suspension to put on the car, right? What was it I needed for the inspection? Warning triangle, that's fixed. Shock absorbers. I've got 2 rear shock absorbers. Bodywork's repaired already. Not new shock absorbers, but I've got some out of the pile. And then... yeah, new wheels. I've got some old wheels, haven't I? I could put some new tyres on. We'll maybe get a pair of the old Gomma Gobblers. Do I leave the car at Alcarion? I don't know. Speaking of, Alcarion, welcome to the stream. It is surprising, right? I'm kind of mind blown. Like, what could feasibly kill me in this playthrough at this point? There used to be all kinds of dangers. No bills, lovely. I hope I don't get another one of them ginormous 1700 mark. Do you think that's what's going to get me eventually? The game is much easier. I've actually learnt a lot from the first game. I imagine it's the former. Like, who was it recently was saying that Gina, for example, and a lot of the others that play this game, a lot have died all kinds of ways. I think my patience might be carrying my lack of skill. Because I do everything very, very slowly in this game. Tell you what I'm going to do, so I can back up nicer. You're right, I think Schmitzer said in the past, Sothan, I think the thing that might eventually get me is if I have some kind of accident outside and I'm having to, like, do a big long walk to recover in the dead of night, and then freezing would get me, right? But we have walked back from Scotty's to town recently. Yeah, exactly, Bear. Who left the bleeding handbrake on? We're going places now, though. It feels like the playthrough is picking up. Can't think of anything else. You did a few of those in my summer car, but it wasn't nearly as deadly. Yeah, it's weather dependent, I think. I think I'd be alright, because if you dressed correctly, and you you run around, you keep your body temperature high. There we go, we've nudged it, driving forward, lovely. But, as Bear says, we've not driven a car that's prone to breaking down, have we? Did flip the tractor over at one point, though, which was stupid. And it's worth stating I've not rallied yet, which is obviously a massive source of deaths. I would be crazy proud of myself if I got the ice racing trophy before my first death. I feel like that would be something to be proud of. Or whatever the prize is, I don't know if it's a trophy. Oh, come on. Is it hitch issues again? Surely I'm close enough there. Am I maybe not lined up straight? That's gotta be it. That's about as straight as can be. Lovely. I can put my head in this log splitter if anybody fancies it. Press 1. Lovely. Right, let's chop some logs. And this will get me another 5 grand to Siddles. I'll tell you what we might do in the morning. We'll put the mini bike in the tractor. Shit, I haven't counted, so 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So another 5. 6. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What we'll do is, we'll take the mini bike in the tractor. We'll take these set of logs to Siddles in the morning, so that's another 3.5 grand. We'll maybe take the wheels too, so I can drop the wheels off and get them repaired. Then get the new tyres put on. And then with them, we'll drive the car back with the mini bike in it, and we'll sort the suspension out. So then that'll be the suspension covered from the to-do list for the inspection. That's if the fucking shock absorbers are functional. It'll be the wheels covered, the warning triangle, the bodywork, and that should be everything, right? Yeah, because the warning triangle's already in the car. So with the bodywork repaired, as for the inspection, it would be warning triangle done. Bodywork repair done. Dougie, good morning. 125, that might be the first 125. I wonder if some of the top end might lose their streaks today. Assuming it's a public holiday over there, I'm sure. Dougie, are you well? I feel like this could be running a little bit louder. I can't wait to get rid of this scrap pile though. It's all still to do. Although I'm starting to wonder whether or not it's worth selling scrap to Alkirion, because if I put like 30 pieces of scrap in, including like dashboards and body panels and doors and all that rubbish, suspension components, and got 80 marks, it's hardly worth the trip. If Sopan gave me 80 marks for a single bottle of Kilyu, I'd call him stingy and piss on his coffee table. But I suppose it does delete the items, and 80 marks is better than a kick in the knackers. I wonder if body panels will compost. What happens after I sent you that birthday present? Did your next tea taste a bit sour? With ammonia. It feels like it's taking longer than usual to fill. And again, I've got a lot of logs left. Got larger parts on top of the flea market. Yeah, I was considering selling some slightly bigger components. I had, I think I've still got it, a drive shaft in there, but it's just fiddly. I guess it only has to settle there for like a minute, doesn't it? You managed to sell a bonnet. fill it up so much you can barely walk through the aisles of the flea market. Right, 4 minutes to get these last bits of logs chopped, and then we can go and have the midstream break in peace. And I reckon I'll be ready for a full night's sleep. We'll try and sort this juggle out tomorrow, but hopefully we'll have the wheels dropped off as well. Might have to put the wheels in the cab with me though. I'm a bit concerned about taking them out of shit siddles and taking them all over the place. But we're in the business of making the most out of these tractor trips, because this engine on this thing drives me insane. And then I only have to mini bike from Siddles to Imperials. If I can get this inspection passed, then all we need to do is start buying the upgrades for the ice race. I really, really want the ice race trophy or victory before the first death. Although we are coming up to a week or so where my winter car is only going to be on a Friday, because I really want to break it up and not just constantly play this. So we'll switch the forest to the main game with this on a Friday for a bit until the forest's finished. Nice mental break. Plus, it gives this time to get new stuff in it. Then after the forest, this can become the main game again for a bit, and we'll probably start the Long Dark on a Friday. But I do have a feeling that if I go back to playing the Long Dark... Oh, we're done. If I play the Long Dark, I will no longer want to play the forest ever again, so I'm going to wait until the forest is gone. I think the Long Dark might be my favourite survival. I play a lot of them, including this and Valheim, which you can hear right now and stuff. There's something about the Long Dark that I like. Maybe less pressure to build bases and stuff, I don't know. What time is it? See if I can drive home before the break. Is the tractor going to have this problem? Come on, just hook up. Oops. Perfect. Did I knock over the... And I didn't even knock over the log chopper. Beautiful. Alright, good start. That was a very good first half. Auntie, you've rolled a 1. Congratulations. We're going back to the previous bracket. Oops. I might have just wrecked the saw there. That's fine. And we are home. Do I have the I do have the computer here, don't I? I wonder if I can now use it. Peripherals. We've got no sound on it though, but we'll at least have... Oh fuck, I've just thrown that white object on it. Has anybody got their camera up high enough where you can see the keyboard I just threw on the ground? You idiot. Help me, high gamma people. Is that it? No. Is that it? No. Fucking idiot. Under the... No, I hope not. I could look for it in the morning, Cat, or... How... Oh, it's there. Okay. Okay, so where it landed. Okay, so where it landed. Eagle-eyed, Paula, eagle-eyed. Alright, we got it. Good. Ah, fuck. I don't have the BBS number, do I? The fucking code to connect that's at home. Did I write it on here? No. Shit. It's alright, we'll do that another day. But I now have... electric bill, by the way. Okay. We'll tinker with this shortly. But first, midstream brake. This is as good a midstream brake position as any, right? We'll even put this music on for you. Right, Auntie's in charge. Everybody keep the midstream brake calm. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm just have to go get a drink. Remind me to save when I get back.
Oh, ads.
Well, that's peaceful. Actually, no, it wasn't. Salty ruined it. Salty, good work. Salty, welcome to the stream and thank you for 6 months of subs. I appreciate the prime, Salty. Shaggy Dan, good morning. First, Lemonade, the boring one. Secondly, it's a new game, so surely you won't get the same server with the N-word being spammed, right? Possibly not. I'll go get the code from home. 6-4, welcome to the stream as well, says Pepsi Max Tropical. Kitten says Fizzy Orange. Bear says Peppy. Auntie says Tropical Fruit. What say you? Alright, good. Yeah, I'll go get the code. I'll tell you what, though, I need to tinker with I've got a little to-do list to try and keep the stream good today. I'll just put the TV on so you've got something to watch while I'm fucking about with the list.
Peskosta herkut nopeaan nälkään. Hampurilainen 25, jättijuusto 37,
No, not that.
grillipekoni 35, kanahampurilainen 30,
I need to...
Tervetuloa herkuttelemaan.
I've got a little sticky note thing open.
Tie on pitkä, mutta PSK palvelee teitä 24 tuntia vuorokaudessa.
Cat says,
Jokaisina päivinä.
boring lemonade.
Meillä on kaffit aina tarjolla ja kaikkia muutakin herkkua. Joka päivä, jokaisena tuntina.
So I want mini bike and wheels to...
PSK:ssa hyödyt edustamme. Muista,
Is this
ekstra
constant
etu,
PSK
parhaimmillaan
advert
etua
now?
jopa 4%. PSK:ssa raha valuu aina alaspäin. Tule nyt hyödyntämään etusi. Tervetuloa ostoksille.
Another PSK advert?
Tie on pitkä.
What's gone on with the
PSK
TV?
palvelee
It's
teitä
broken.
24 tuntia vuorokaudessa, jokaisina päivänä. Meillä on kaffit aina tarjolla ja kaikkia muutakin herkkua. Joka päivä, jokaisena tuntina. Tervetuloa.
Then I want I'll go to town.
Energy drink. Ei luontaisia aromeista.
Hard charge.
Megavedossa panokset kovenevat. Oletko valmis ratkaisemaan illan?
What are we advertising? Bazak says Pepsi Max, Polar, Ginger Beer, Salty, Dandelion and Bird. Yes, I've seen that advert 1,000 times. Alright, 10 PM. Let's have a good night's sleep. I don't have a... No, the bastards have got rid of my... They've got rid of my fucking... alarm clock. I'll eat in the morning, we'll drink in the morning. I'll take this off, otherwise I'll be sweaty all night. Lovely. Right. Good night, everybody. What a first day. The answer is, everybody. You know what, Mazak? Good work. Alright. 8 AM. Yeah, well done, Alkarion. Well done. Alkarion trying to socially engineer himself a bit of success. You obviously didn't, Auntie. You're as bad as Alkarion at making stuff up. Right then, to-do list. I'm gonna. This is the week where I properly utilise the to-do list. First, I'm gonna have a piss and a swear. Join me. Hang on, there's only 3 wheels here. Where's the other wheel? That's a problem. I might have to take the other wheels off. Of all the people who says we make stuff. Name 7 lies I've ever told, Elkira. Kelly, good memory. Alright, that's true. Sorry, I'm just swearing to reduce stress. Kelly, true. Yeah, I've got one in the back of the car already, haven't I? Right, I need to put the mini bike and the wheels in the tractor. God, I'm going to be so efficient in this game right when the first 50 streams is about to finish. Again, that's not me revving. It's the hormones. My Summer Car is a good game. My Winter Car is a good game. The Year of Valkyrion 4 times. That's 6. Just give me a minute for the 7th. If this is not a good game, then why was you feeling all nostalgic when thinking of My Summer Car in between playthroughs? Valkyrion. Is it Helsinki Syndrome? Right, first job. I'm going to load up the tractor. I'm going to do 8 jobs at once, so you're going to have your mind blown. Should I take some scrap? No, because we're going to stop at Sybil's, are we? I was going to say, should I take some stuff to scrap, but probably not sensible. Right, back the tractor up. I filled the mini bike up as well a little bit. Just ignore the swearing. Sorry to you sensitive souls, I'm swearing on Easter Day. Is the Monday... What's the Monday again in the Jesus story? So that's the 3 wheels, then I need the mini bike. I really wish I could get rid of these, but they're like... They don't exist, those batteries. I tried to burn them. You're mistaking nostalgic for nauseous. You love it. They used to bloody resed him because Jesus had a ray gun. What if he like threatened a rabbit to resurrect him? Trim went to Sunday school, by the way, in case you're wondering about his credentials. Right, mini bike and wheels are in the tractor. Good. Next up, shitty Siddles. Should I put the fuel in the tractor? No, we'll keep it. I actually need to add refueling the tractor on here somewhere. Drive car home. Drive car to Siddles. I'm going to switch this around. And then drive to PSK. Fill. Jerry can. I refuse to get bamboozled. I'm going to be efficient now. Ray guns are pretty good against Nazi zombie, especially when they're upgraded. What kind of bug parts do you need to upgrade it though? Right, let's swear our way to Siddles. It's a pleasure to play this, honestly. For those that don't know, I managed to wean myself off cigarettes over the weekend by sitting at the island in the sauna and just sitting there for hours and hours. I don't actually, Auntie. No, I don't know where Olga is. Olga's one of them people that lives an interesting life but never talks about it. Which is the opposite of what everybody else does on the internet, right? Like, he'll go quiet for a bit, and you're like, where were you? He's like, oh, I was in a political march in Lithuania, and you're like, oh, alright. Then he's like, when's Fall Guys? But he wouldn't have told you if you hadn't have asked. But it does look like he's somewhere Hungarian. Or he was, I think he's home now. So I need frankincense and myrrh to upgrade it. Oh, frankincense was the doctor, not the monster, does she?
Vittujen kevät.
That's another one of them facts, isn't it?
Mikä helve? Perkele. Vittujen kevät. Vittujen kevät.
Ei jaksa katsoa sun naamaa.
He's been sending pictures of you in the pictures of you sat at your computer to the main Discord, Antti.
Jumalauta. Voi saatana. Vittujen kevät.
I wean myself off cigarettes, so the only way to actually keep my stress rate low is to swear.
Kyllä yks kyrvää siinä. Painu vittuun.
Yes, yeah.
Säkin kosi.
Jumalauta.
Ei jaksa
Vittujen
katsoa
kevät.
sun
You've got a very nice back of head.
Painu vittuun. Säkin kosi. Painu vittuun.
Vittujen kevät.
What we like?
Kevät.
No, stop swearing.
Voi saatana. Mitä helve?
Kyllä yks
Vittujen
kyrvää
kevät.
siinä.
Oh, you're welcome.
Kyrvää siinä.
I like to appreciate people,
Jumalauta.
especially in the Doomhaus. I feel like being appreciative is one of my finest qualities. Yeah, the front sucks, but the back's nice. The character having an epileptic fit. It's Tourette's.
Haista vittuun.
I'm swearing the stress away, Alkirion, because I've sworn off nicotine in this game. It got really, really bad. It got so bad to the point where I needed to smoke a cigarette every like 5 to 6 minutes or something stupid. The Doomhaus is rude when you're present, and it's nice when you're away. What about to set a good example? Sometimes you wake up to one of them rants from Sothan that's disgusting. You ever had that experience, everybody? You wake up and you're like, fuck, hell, Sothan, calm down. They're nice people. They deserve your respect. It's nice to have the sun up in this game. I'm sure there's a mod to make the days a lot longer, like sun up at 7 AM and sets at 9 PM or whatever. But we're here for immersion and realism, right? Not fun or watchability. I don't know what we're here for, honestly. But it would feel a bit against the point of the game to make it easier in any way, right? Kin reporting for harassment. We'll get rid of him once and for all, if Augur doesn't manage.
Vittujen
Kyllä yks kyrvää siinä. Kyllä yks kyrvää
Voi
siinä. Säkin
saatana.
kosi.
3, yeah, bang. Don't actually, everybody, by the way, that was a joke. Just for the record. I wonder if you did that to somebody that wasn't breaking any rules. Maybe it's just a straight 3 strikes you're out automated thing, and then you have to go in and appeal and say, excuse me. Or is there some poor bastard at Twitch that sits there and when one account gets 3 reports, they quickly go and they have to go over and check what the last message was. You're that person, Trim. Have I ever told you how much I really respect you and I'm glad you're here? Ooh. There's them jobs, isn't there, at Facebook? Oh, Facebook was the one where the example was given. Where, on the moderation team, the human review section of stuff that should be banned is basically a bunch of people that just have to sit there and look at stuff that's too extreme for Facebook all day. So it's like all the imagine the worst things imaginable that people put on the internet. They have to just look at that and be like, yep, that's, yep, report that, yep. I don't know if I can think of a worse job. Can't ban Augur anywhere. What, has he become immune? Here he is. Shitty Siddles. Twitch streamer must be. Yeah, actually. But second. Morning, Siddles. You alright, am ya? Nice. Got you some logs, is that alright? Mr. De Gea? Shouldn't mention sports, because Kurba apparently be doing shit according to the TV. Let's have that up. Got Michael Jackson's shoes on, yeah. No, wait, I've got all my shit in the back, haven't I? Oh, it'll be fine, it's not going to fall out. Stay, stay, stay. Yes, thanks for the money, Siddles. I've just got a bit of a problem at the moment. So I need 3 wheels. What the fuck? Yes, yes, Siddles. Yes, yes! God, he and half flapping his... Yes. So 1, 2, where's the 3rd wheel? There. Anything else in the pile? No. Ta-ra! Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm not taking the tractor any further, am I? I'm doing something worse. No, wait. I'd need to take the tractor up there, don't I? Yeah, because I've got the wheels in the back. Yeah, I am taking the tractor up there, not the minibike. Because now we've got the wheels, I need to cart them over there so I can pay for the new work done on the wheels, which should be, once they're done, we can go back and put the new wheels on with the new tyres and go pay for fucking... Forgive me. Again, that's not the revs, it's the hormones. Oh, carry on, you better... Oh, he is open, isn't he? If the sun's up, it's past 9 AM. I've got collect car on the to-do list and then drive it to town. The problem being the car has been sat outside this whole time, so it's probably freezing fucking cold. Unless I sit and babysit it in Alcarion's garage. Any trains? No. Just think how big of a character the train was in that first game and how insignificant it is in this. If there was an antagonist in My Summer Car, I think the train would be the lead candidate. Actually, no. Second. We know who the main villain is of the last game. I need to tweak this to-do list slightly. How much are tyres again? They're like... It depends what you get, I suppose, right? I can't remember what I got on the car. Did I get a pair of Gomma Gobblers? Or a set of Gomma Gobblers? Because that's what I want. But how have they not passed the inspection? There, Jerrick was not the antagonist of the first game. He was the protagonist and we got the bad ending. Actually, no, wait, Jerick was a monster, that's true. I forgot the whole Sothen business. Maybe Cousin's actions were just retribution. Right, I'm going to park here confidently as if the car's going to run. You know a secret, everybody? When I was out doing rally business earlier... No, when I was out doing shit-suck business earlier, the rally cars were around. And all the spectators were out watching the rally. And they were taking photos of me. We were just over there, like, with flashing cameras and stuff. So there should be the other tyre in. Yeah, there we go. Kelly, your memory, second to none. Hey, now the bodywork's fixed. This was just clipping through before, right?
Voi saatana!
That's a very annoying noise, knobhead. Is he actually pushing the track? Can't fucking stand him, honestly. Yeah, I was thinking, Bear, it might be that the wheel's the wrong size. Jerick is a good guy. He was just possessed by an evil higher force. Yeah, true. Alcohol. Right, we'll park the tractor here. Lark hook to the stream. It really doesn't. Think of all the people having a lie-in on this fine Friday morning. And it's like, oh, you're parked in the middle of the road, you're causing a traffic stoppage. Yes, what about it? Lovely. Right, I should put the mini bike in the back of the car, shouldn't I, actually? Right, I need some tyres on this. They're going to pass the inspection, big man. Oh, I didn't get Gomma Gobras on here, did I? Look. Yes, I know that you malauta to me. Shut up.
Voi saatana!
Auttaisikohan siihen, jos mä otan niinku hitsaajanlasit päähän, että
Yes.
ei varmaankaan näe yhtään mitään.
Can you be an absolute doll and put on those for me? Let's tell you. There we go. I need to know what size the rims are, don't I? Does it say 14-inch wheel? I would like some 14... Is that tread, maybe? Don't tell me. Work it out. Gomma Gobra Leopard M and S. They're all snow tyres. I'll go for the 50... No, 40... I've forgotten already. 14... Are they all 14-inch wheels? Yeah. Got from the magazine, didn't I? So we'll go... That one? Gomma Gobra, Leopard, Marks and Spencers.
Tää on tietty vähän kiusallista mulle, mutta
No, you're alright.
Ottaa tuon mun ferkun lainaa siksi aikaa,
I can
että
take
mä
the
pistän
car.
tän sun autos kuntoon. tuot se sitten takaisin ja näin me vaihdetaan päittäin.
So, the big question is, does this fucking thing start? 'Cause it's been sat outside in the freezing cold this whole time. Please, just do me a favour. Battery's not flat. Don't want to drain it either.
Ei saatana.
Fucking hell, it's been sat in the cold for too long. Let's push it in the warm. We'll give it a minute. I might even save, actually. I've not saved, have I? And that might scoot time long enough to warm the car. I'll put the car in, like, indoor heated mode. This is where he shuts early and ruins the plan. Right, don't bang the car around, because I've only just got the bodywork repaired. Look at it for those that haven't seen it. This is what the car was supposed to look like without all the dents. I like it. I like the car from the back, but I really don't like the look of the front. It just reminds me of the cars everybody was driving when I was growing up. Just miserable looking. Like that is not a good looking car from the front. And I'm a fan of this era of car. It's just like this, like all this sticking out. I don't know. It feels like, I don't know. It feels a bit too. I don't know. Do you reckon? If I could get a different shape than this stupid, like, exaggerated bonnet shit, like, I don't like any of this. It's just not. I am bare, that's true, but it's this. It's not the bumpers and the grille. Like, the grille I really like. I kind of like this, like, and the bumpers, what it is. It's just this. I don't like this, like, I don't know, like, fat cheeks, and I don't like the bonnet, and I don't know. There's worse looking cars, of course, but this, it's not. I don't. Right, let's go save. Better than what we have now. Well, that's objectively true, Auntie, yeah, but I don't think if you was to put it up against the Satsuma, I don't think I'd pick any variation of the Rivet over any variation of the Satsuma. Yeah, well, this is saving. That is done. That is done. I need to put the mini bike in the car, don't I? I'm also going to back up this save. I'm so worried about bugs and stuff now. It's true, Dougie, right? You're with me. It just maybe because we just grew to love the Satsuma, we'll grow to love this as well. But I always remember the second I'd got the Satsuma put together and I'd got them GT wheels on it, I can remember always looking at it being like, you're a good looking car. And I've not once felt that on this car yet. But there's time. I've been hating it up to this point because of the dents and stuff, but once now the dents are gone, we can start to actually make it look like a real vehicle. We might still learn to love it. That is now backed up. Lovely. It's like a rusty and uglier DeLorean. Oh, you mean the Sorbet? The Sorbet does very much look like an old rusty DeLorean, that's true. Similar sort of pointy, although the DeLorean's a pretty nice car. You actually, Azzy? Azzy could have to do. I don't know, I think it's the tallness, isn't it? I think the European Ford still had too much of the parent company's influence on them at the time. Like, it looks a bit too budget muscle car. Like, that is a nice looking vehicle because it's lent all the way into the American style of car, right? Whereas this is like half European, half American styling, and as a result, like all the Cortinas and stuff from the area, I just didn't like them. No, you can go for it there, yeah, you're alright now. Right, what am I doing here? I've already paid for those, right? The car looks to be warmed up. You always have a ladder. Well, ladders were all in European as well, weren't they? Right. Should be warm enough to start now. Unless something's gone wrong. Well, you idle? Ooh, I thought you were about to die then. Nice. Alright, let's let the oil warm up. I think the problem is it just feels stuck between two worlds. Heater works now, doesn't it? What was there was something that I didn't manage to get wired up properly. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, it was actually, yeah. Yeah, I just think cars were going through a bit of a... Assuming this is like, what, late 60s, early 70s? Probably early 70s? I think they were testing the designs that were famous in the US, like this big, long, like, land boat thing. Which, as I say, I'm not entirely opposed to, because I think stuff that was fully all in looks top. But yeah, this is like half Satsuma, half backlots, right? I don't know. We'll probably love it by the time I take the ice racing and stuff. Got a very nice body, personally. The way the seat vibrates because of the engine is a different feeling. What, the ladders you mean, not this? I don't like the back. Don't know why. But I don't know whether we're going to put that big stupid whale tail on it at any point. Right, I've got $8,000. We're actually alright for money. I could treat myself. I could like really treat myself to a racing camshaft. Will you shut your mouth?
Optimismi ja haaveet, mitkä sulla niinku kiiltää, että toi auto ei ainakaan.
Press 1 to treat ourselves. We'll install it after the inspection. Dougie says don't do it. Yeah, but there's the 4-barrel one. I feel a ticket coming on. Yeah, but if I can get it inspected with the stock one, then I might be able to... I'll be avoiding tickets entirely. And it's cheap as well, it's only $1,000. Like, that's fucking $8,000. And we're having trouble with the carbs, right? The carb was the thing that was stopping it starting in the first place. I'm going against you, Dougie. I'm sorry. Ooh, is it the racing carb, though? Is it like the red one with the 2 air filters on it? Ah! Oh, I'm happy. Yeah, I was thinking of doing so, actually, Cats, yeah. I'm not going to install this just now. Right, actually, while the car's warming up, I need to put the mini bike in it, don't I? It's alright, I'm used to it. You're the little angel on my shoulder. And the devil is just me again. Right, mini bike goes in the car. If this smashes the windscreen, I'm going to be the most upset you've ever seen me. But like Kat says, we were discussing this during golf. I'm not sure if the historical inspection means... Oh shit, I could eat actually. Ah, we're off to town anyway. We'll go drive to PSK. Didn't I say I wanted to... Yeah, I need to put the... And I'm going to fill the tractor with this jerry can, and then I'm going to fill the jerry can with cherry at PSK. Can you tell, by the way, that the game's running a lot smoother now? Like, the frame rate is improving dramatically because I've got rid of the scrap piles. I think that is the only thing that is stopping the performance. Cart siddles now. Is that a Siddles answer or a genuine one? Then again, you're a bit more console, eh? So I'm not sure whether you've fallen into the terrible trap of obsessing over frame rates, which I wish I hadn't fallen into. Genuine. Everybody out there that doesn't play PC games to an obsessive level, don't ever pay attention to FOV or frame rate or what other shit is there? Any of that stuff. Just play games default and don't think about it, because all it does is it just fucking stresses you out. I didn't Polar actually, I just scrapped it. I should go get the other one. It is good Ogre, objectively good, but it's not paying attention to it and not even realising is also good. Objectively better. Oh, good afternoon. We don't have a feedback from using the input device. Can't really tell it until it's really bad. Yeah, I suppose. But in terms of just camera movement, switch frame rate on the silly mobile gameplay, and the first time I've ever noticed the difference between 30 and 60. Don't concentrate on its levels. Pretend you've not seen it. I remember Swifty and I played obsessively Witcher 3 all the way through on the Xbox One, PS4, Xbox One, and we'd been sat playing it, and I thought, I wonder where. I was wondering if I had the same item on the stream playthrough on PC, and I sat down to play the exact same game on PC at full 60, and I thought, fuck, and that was the point it broke. Right, hang on a minute, I'm tinkering. So get BBS number, drive to PSK, fill the jerry can, then drive to tractor. Sorry, I'm tinkering with my to-do list. It's been actually very, very productive this stream because of this to-do list. Drive home, attach. Lovely. Right, that's off. Alright, let's drive to town. Go get some lunch at PSK as well. I'm thinking about going with the automatic gearbox to have some smooth cruising before going rally mode. I wonder if you like rallying with an automatic gearbox. Probably shit, right? About 5% as fun. Ooh, hello? Why did you stall? Oh, choke's all the way out. Right, choke all the way in. Oh, I like this car. Although it's still really bouncy. But that might be because of whatever it failed on the... failed the inspection on. I've saved since we saw Cousin go south, haven't I? I can't go on the main road because I'll get a fine. Also, if I crash this now after just getting the bodywork repaired, I'm going to be so upset. Whoa, a bit slippy. Actually, getting the Gomma Gobblers, the proper winter tyres, might fix about 8 problems. Look at the bouncing. The thing is, the bouncing looks to be at the front, but maybe it's the back that's bouncing, and the front's alright, because I failed the inspection on my rear suspension being shagged. So even though it looks like the front that's bouncing, maybe it's the back. Good Blake, good afternoon, I was thinking the same. One thing I have noticed about frame rate is that some games look better in lower frame rates. Red Dead is a brilliant example. Because Red Dead is... I play it like hyper fucking FCR, you can imagine, right? it looks better the closer it is to 24 frames. It looks more, for obvious reasons, more cinematic. But if I got used to it at 60 and tried to go back to 30, I'd probably vomit. But it really benefits from being in a cinematic frame rate. Yeah, exactly, Auntie. It looks top. I bet it feels good, yeah, but you see what I'm saying though, right? The closer it is to cinema frame rate. Right, please, no cousin. First time playing on a 360 was amazing. That's what I'm playing it on at the moment, and it still feels amazing. What I really like about Red Dead is, I don't know if you had this discussion in Discord recently, but it's more than willing to just have a vast amounts of empty space. And it makes the open world so much more immersive and real. And as long as you don't fast travel, like the sense of scale and travel is just so satisfying and rewarding. It had, very much like the sequel, it had no interest in like modern day crippled attention span. Everything there has to be something every 15 seconds to keep you engaged. So as a result, if I have to go to the other side of the map, especially in Mexico, I'll just set the waypoint and then just sit with the horse at slow speed and just, oh, it feels amazing. Or Red Dead 2 having a small shack or something built on the road as I travel. Yeah, well it has that, right? But it hasn't shrunk the map so you can get anywhere you want within 2 minutes. But it does have things dotted along the road, yeah. Yeah, it has stuff all over. Oh, there's something about that era. I think my favourite era of gaming now, I know it seems a weird one because everybody usually picks older, but that period between like 2007 and 2012 on the 360 and PlayStation, because that's when online started to trickle into a broader audience, and there was just the AAA market. I don't think I don't think the AAA market's ever been stronger. You wish it had Ubisoft style icons, yeah. So good. Mass Effect in its prime, Halo in its late prime, Red Dead prime, well no, Red Dead 2 is one of my favourite games ever, but like Bioshock prime, fucking yeah, and then you had like weird AAA budget but lower exposure games like Spec Ops and stuff coming out and doing crazy stuff. Look at AAA games today, old KCD2 of it. KCD to me feels a bit like Baldur's Gate, where it feels like half a step below AAA in some weird way, even though they're massive studios and stuff. You know what I mean? Right, I've driven to PSK. 2.5 A's, yeah, it feels like. Does more than the mid-tier. God, look who it is.
Mitä helvettiä?
Terror of the Top Road. Red Dead 2 was the last meaningful console release, yeah. Yeah. And then the world changed, didn't it, in relation to all that. Do I leave it running? Yeah, it's alright for fuel. I'm mostly worried about filling this, aren't I? And we didn't crash it. That was 2005. Yeah, I think, I said to Cushman the other day, I think I've come to the realisation now that I set myself, after Red Dead 1, my Red Dead 2 playthrough had finished, I set myself the rule of I aren't allowed to even touch this again for 5 years. because it meant so much to me, and the canon of that playthrough and what happened in it was so important, and so like, I was so emotionally attached to how that played out that I thought I'm going to have to put a break between this and my next playthrough. But then 2023 rolled around and the 5 years had passed and I wasn't ready. And then 2024 rolled around and I wasn't ready. Then 25 and now I don't think I'll ever be ready. Thing is, Gwynblade, is I don't even know, because you're probably being facetious, I understand, but I don't even know what ending I got because I don't even know if any of the others exist. I don't know what they are or what they look like, if that makes sense. I just know that, yeah, I accidentally played this Arthur that was just defeated for the full thing, and he always looked shaggy and miserable, and yeah, no, I get that, yeah, but even still. Fucking hell. They'll never make it again, because there was a lot of people that didn't like the immersion stuff that they really lent into, but you can imagine how that landed on me. Oh, I can pick a number between 1 and 5. It's like they looked at the global gaming market and picked me as the worst possible example of the wider market and just focused entirely on me. Vegetable burger, please. That's what Augur's ordered, thank you. And it just feels foolish that they did it, but it's like the perfect game that I could have asked for in the perfect series. And I can't even recommend it to a great deal. I'll never stream it, even though I've considered it at times. Care about it too much. Everybody click Chris, oh, he's not even here, but everybody go follow Chris, man. He's playing. You alright, Bear? If it had been any other developer, I wonder if it would have actively converted as many people as it did to its slower pace. What, you mean it would have converted more, potentially? You'll make a new one, but you'll be too old to play it, yeah. Well, I don't even know if I want another one of them. If you describe that game to the most common garden Rockstar gamer, they'd have never bought it. Oh, I see what you mean, Gwynblade, yeah. Thank you, Shaggy Dan. Oops, sorry. Been pissed at Rockstar. For what reason? Red Dead 2 has a mass issue with achievements because the launcher had an update, it messed up. Oh, right. I don't know what modern Rockstar is, which makes me concerned about GTA 5, but 6. Because I'm certainly not one of those people that pretends to be too cool for Grand Theft Auto games. If you can't appreciate what the fuck them things are doing, then I don't know what. You know? Dead game 2 out of 10. Randomly popped up for me with 100% completion. Oh yeah, that does suck if you're interested in achievements. But they can fix that, right? Is it on Steam, Auntie? Can you delete achievements on Steam? You can, can't you? Or I can't remember. You can remove it, yeah. Right, I'm just going to de-sweat because I don't want to go sit in that warm car. Actually, it doesn't matter, it's a warm car, what I'm talking about. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's on the Rockstar set. Right. Them lot of fucking about. I do not want to get hit by them turds. Have I done everything I needed to? Yeah, right, next job. Driving home. We're off to go get the BBS number. God, I need to plan streams more often. This has been smooth. Okay, that's Azar gone into town. Azar and Pat are in play, and I really don't want to crash this car. Oh, so you delete him, it pops up again, I see. Right, don't hit me, dickhead. It's Pat. Don't! Do you know what I might do? I might coffee myself, because it's a bit early, and make sure I drive home. Yeah, let's go. Let's over coffee, shall we? Oh, we'll go right down the BBS number and we'll go home and see if we can boot the PC. Flow state, we're just finally back with it and we're getting the hang of the game and stuff. Just continue my 100% run and then I just get this. So it's classed as 100% in-game or just on Steam? Just on, like, the in-game... Yeah, like Siddle says, the in-game meters, they still show normal, it's just that the achievements popped. Because you could just fuck the achievements off and get 100%, and then it doesn't matter either way, right? Invalidates all prior rewards. Yeah, there you go, you can use that as your counter then, right? Hello, I'd like some coffees, please. I'm having a late night.
Ja siitä, mitäs, laitetaanko vielä muuta?
Olga, Jamie?
Kippikihviä sulle. No niin, tuosta vaan olkeepa hyvä. Joo, kyllä minulta löytyy just tuoretta tässä termoksesta vielä. Ootapas hei.
Hang on,
ja
don't
siitä,
minute.
mitäs, laitetaanko vielä muuta?
No, that'll do for me, thank you. I can hear a dickhead coming. I thought for playing it wrong. I think Azaz got crashed. You're playing it wrong. The way to play is to buy it, then never download it and play it cracked instead, so you never interact with the Rockstar launcher. It's funny, would have thought of that in the games for Windows Live days. Right, there's Pat. So if I turn right now, I can avoid him at least, unless he fucking turns down here, which he hasn't. Good. And his ass stuck in a bush. Best place for him. Hey, yeah, this just reminds me, because this is the song from the My Summer Car opening scene. I wonder if there's an opening scene to this now that we're going to see when we next die. Press 1 to drive Jitten into a wall so we can watch the opening cutscene. So bouncy. You just want jogger. You're not having it. Alright. I need a drink, but I need the BBS number, don't I? And I need to avoid Cousin whenever we drive back to Alkarions to go and pick up the boom. Actually, let's go deliver some flyers. Dark as dicks in here. Maybe not paid the bills. Okay, no, the lights are working. Give me a drink. Hey, Sotha might be in actually while we're here. I know I can stick my head through the wall, but I refuse to. He is in. No way, I've got no fucking kill you, have I? I've got no... Shit. Oh, all the empties are at the other place. Poor old Sotha. Oh, wait, I need the number, don't I? Right, somebody write this down. I guess I should write it down. So the BBS number is... We'll write that on here. Assemble the computer. So it is 938 484 081. Is that right? 938 484 081. So with that, we'll be able to connect to the internet computer, or at least the network. Good. Right, next job God, we are flying through shit in this. I should go pay the bill, actually. Let me go check that the bill's been paid. Next, leaflets. Oh, this playthrough's just changed so much since finding that controller. It's amazing. And the frame rate does look a lot better after deleting a bunch of shit.
Me vittu.
God, what's that? Electric bill. 229. Hopefully that goes down a bit. But you in here? I'm not going to do too many leaflets, but we'll do these. We'll do the churchyard ones. Then we'll do. I'll fuck the trim and Auntie and it off. Scotty. And then we'll do the ones up at Alcarion's, and we'll just throw the rest in the ditch. Trim, Auntie, Scotty, there's some deals on at PSK you don't need to learn about. I'm not giving you a leaflet. Go find out yourself. Roger that, boy. What the fuck are you listening to? I'm opting not to deliver leaflets to you, Auntie. I'm just going to tell you live. Okay, the alternator's working at least. We're getting some power into the battery. Right, we have the BBS number. Let's leaflet. I promise you all, high action leaflet gameplay. In my bouncy rivet. So church ones, I'll maybe do this. Do we do a thorough leaflet job? What time is it? Holy shit! In 20 minutes of the stream left. Never mind. Fuck that. Is that cousin? Or is it Azar? That's cousin. All right, we don't need to worry about cousin. Maybe we do it slightly more thorough. It's more money to the bank account, right? I am spending a lot on fuel lately. Oh god, no, don't you dare, don't you dare. Fucking Pat's a liability in this game. Right, let's... Weirdly proud of that. Let's pull up back here a bit so that... Then again, he'll probably just run me over. You're not Auntie, no. You're just a log man with an ashtray face. I hate being in town with these lot. Fucking kids and their stupid shit cars. I wasn't like that when I was 19, was I? In summer. Okay, somebody's stuck, but I think it's cousin. Lovely. Bit of money in the bank. Sorry, that was out of time. It's so good at not fucking humming along to music when I played the first. Right, Operation Avoid Dickheads. Cousin I know is trapped. I think Azar and Radware are in the bushes over here somewhere. To the left. Certainly sounds like it. Yeah, they're back there somewhere. But Pat's still in play. Dangerous. So bloody bouncy. Fucking hell. Behind me. You know what? Let's be a bit more thorough. Given we've barely got any time left. If he comes down here now and smashes into the back of the car, I'm deleting the game. I'll go and play My Horse with Me. Missed all of Friday and most of today. Have we done the inspection yet? Not yet, 6-4, but it's been a very successful day. I have ordered new wheels. We've got the bodywork repaired. I have... What else is there? Ordered new wheels, got the bodywork repaired. Got the warning triangle in. I'm about to go home and install the shock absorbers when we get back, so we're close to probably try the inspection tomorrow. Also, I'm really fucking jealous that you've got this big footballing weekend because of Easter. I missed it. Like, I missed the championship setup. It's so nice having all that football. It's always the most exciting part of the season as well. Good fun as yesterday was. Do miss an Easter weekend with tons of football. The car failed its inspection on dodgy rear suspension, and so I imagine. Oh, did I just get naked? I did. Shouldn't have done that. So I think the rear suspension is fucked. But it looks like it's bouncing at the front, but I suppose it would, right? Or you can understand why it might look like it was the front that was the problem. But I've got actually replacement shock absorbers for the front and the back at the house. We'll put them on tomorrow. So the bouncing is a problem. Next one. Alright, we'll give him a flyer. That was Benjamin's flyer. This is Auntie's flyer. No, this is Trim's. Auntie's just up the road. And then we'll drive to Alcarion's. We'll drop him one off. Paid attention to our game, more invested in the non-league playoff push. Is there a game there as well today? Don't give on to Auntie, he doesn't deserve a flyer. I mean, I can do it as long as you pay me the difference that I'm not going to get paid for delivering one. Okay, Auntie, both roll in Discord for me, quick. Whoever is highest, I'll go with their suggestion. Tell me who rolls the highest. Because I'm here, I'm at Auntie's house. Augur rolled highest. Alright. Put that flyer. He was 20 times higher than him. Imagine now Auntie's not going to know about the fantastic deals at the shop he already goes to because there's no choice. Hey, Fall Guys tomorrow, everybody. Who's about for some Fall Guys tomorrow? All played today. Lost, but the home game in the semis still in your own hands. Oh, so it was game one of the playoffs, first leg. Can I not get out of my own fucking car? Hang on a minute, where's Scotty's mailbox? What's there? It's actually the final Tuesday for Fall Guys. And then Friday will be the last ever session of this section. Right, off. Drive to Alcarion's now. Deliver the last few. Who decided what? Cats? Well, it'll be the last one. I put, before we even started, I put April 10th as the final date for the competition to win the crown. We can still keep playing, but it's the final one before the month competition ends. Oh, I'm with you, 6-4. Slightly higher stakes in that than Sheffield United. My temptation to swear is so high, but I shouldn't do it. I'm going to need 3 crowns to even. I mean, he's got quite a good crown rate when he's sober. Right, ignore this. I'm just doing a little bit of recreational swearing to get my stress level down. For those that don't know, I did some mega nicotine withdrawal exercises at the island. Because while I was fucking about getting all the stuff done, I managed to get I got an achievement over the weekend for smoking, where it said fully addicted to nicotine, and I needed to smoke a cig every 5 to 10 minutes. And I was running out of packets of cigs, and part of me was worried that I'd never I'd never be able to lower it, because the achievement name was "Can't Stop Smoking Now." But mercifully, I tried other methods of de-stressing, and the best one seemed to be sitting at the island, which already lowers your stress just because it's a nice place to be, and sitting in the sauna, which is free. It just uses firewood instead of electric, so I just sat there for 7 full in-game days, which is tantamount to a prison sentence, and fixed my stress level from smoking too much. So now we're smoke free, and instead of smoking I reduce stress by swearing. And it's not annoying to listen to in the slightest. Oh, I love this car. After Fall Guys crowns up the replacement, I don't know what we'll do. Maybe have a break for a bit and then I'll still play it or what, I don't really know. I'm always aware it's a good idea to mix it up slightly when it comes to that kind of stuff. Because the worst thing is to play a game so long that people just trail off and there's 2 people interested, etc. So it's always nice to finish while the action's still high, no, the desire's still high. Hello? Stuff's got a stinky winky. Apparently, some people wash their genitals. Which seems gross. It's amazing this game has multiple addictions. It really does, yeah. Cigs, nicotine, caffeine, I think. Right, I need to drop the fuel off in the tractor, don't I? This. I'm gonna have to do some vehicle juggling. What time is it? Have I got 10 minutes to drive home? Maybe. This proper one, we only did 1 proper. Yeah, just 1 we did, yeah. It didn't feel like... I think Olga was just testing to make sure the server still worked as it used to. It was never something we planned to play out right, but we'll get back to proper at some point. Yeah, I don't know, wasn't it? Well, I mean, we're going to have to be hyper-focused on WoW as well coming up. Not to the detriment of, golf and stuff, but it'll rotate back in eventually. Oh, I feel so efficient today. So tomorrow, can I drive home in 9 minutes? I can, can't I? Yeah, let's drive home. Or should we drive back to town? If I drive back to town, I might as well take... No, yeah. We'll drive back to town. That seems about right. I'm so pleased the car's actually fixed, though. It's so good. Alright then, drive back to town. First marbles of the week, which will obviously go orange. What's the scores anyway? That needs fixing. Oh yeah, for those that needed the update, golf ended in a tie. I ended up not being able to attend that much of it. The Oranges did the work and got the tie. Azzy and Anti and Marnrat. Mindra especially. Right, please no crashing into cousin on the way home. He was stuck in town last we saw him. Now, he might have got back on his wheels. We'll just be careful. With a bit of luck, he's upside down in a ditch somewhere and he can stay there. No offence to cousin, of course. I'm looking forward to these new tyres, especially the rally ones. Imagine the rally tyres with studs. Winter rally tyres. Winter rally tyres. And I've got a new carb as well to put on when the time comes. Loud song, brace! Fixed. What do we go for next? Radiator, I think? The racing radiator from the catalogue. God, the fully upgraded car is going to cost a friggin' fortune. But despite paying all that money today, we're still alright for it. Still got, what, 6 grand? And the bills aren't getting that costly either. Tomorrow then, we'll drive home and we'll try the computer out for the first time. I'm not going to be able to hear it because I've not managed to get the speakers from the flea market yet, but we will be able to plug the bastard in and at least try and connect and see if he's maintained the online chat room, but I might have to just remove the screen briefly so I can check it doesn't have the N-word in it like last time. Because people online can't be trusted. But I seem to remember a rumour that he removed it for the first game. Okay, I'm going too fast. Back into third and drive cautiously. Yeah, there's no way he's left it in. Telling Twitch. It just showed straight up. That was great. Last time we played. Nothing you can do in that instance, right? It's amazing when you watch people playing like online shooters and stuff, just how much they hear it in just proximity chats and stuff. Like, what can Twitch do at that point? Not just that, but all terms of service. But it's more on the game itself to regulate that at that point, right? As opposed to the streamer or Twitch. Lovely. Right, what time is it? 5 minutes. Probably just enough time to get home and go to bed. Right then, tomorrow, inspection. Tickle up a to-do list. It's so fucking loud. That's the lowest possible volume for that song. Fuck, it's weekend tomorrow, isn't it? We don't need Alcarion. No, we do need Alcarion. Might play some overnight. Get us to Monday. So we've got talk radio. No. Just get home. So bouncy. The fuck is that, George Galloway? I actually checked the bills, didn't I? Yeah, so I don't need to check the bills. Only problem is, I'm parking this at home and there's no heater. I wonder if you can somehow install a block heater on the rivet. That would be good. We'll smash the window on PSK and just park it there overnight. It's probably the best way to do it. Right, thank you, Rivet. You've been very, very reliable today. Lovely. Just have a quick look at this. Got a new cab. Wait. That's not the... Isn't that just the normal cab? I just bought a new cab. No, because it was more expensive, and it's a 2-barrel one instead of a 1, right? Does the air filter still need to go on that? Do I need to get a new air filter to fit that? Because it's not going to fit, is it? I don't know. Don't answer that if you know. You, little rivet, have done me proud today, and it's nice to see you not fucked. Let's go bin this box. That's the goal of this playthrough now, is to reduce as many items on the map as possible. If you just lean over, just listen really closely.
No mitä helvettiä?
Lovely. Right, that's done. Did I actually put that in? I did. A couple of minutes and we're done. I think I'll sleep. But I've not got... No, I've got an alarm clock here, haven't I? Sotham's in, isn't he? Fucking hell. I know he isn't. Never mind. Alright, lads. Jesus. More power to him. And now... Look at the moonlight coming in, by the way. I don't know how much you can see on your end. There's like moonlight just filtered in through the windows. Beautiful. Right, thirst we can deal with. We'll have to have a good swear to get rid of stress. We'll do that in the morning. 10 PM. Beautiful. Can I not sleep? Oh, pressing the wrong fucking button. Why you leave? Don't you want your money for fucking over empty? No, you can keep it. Keep it in your back pocket for when I need a favour. Come and have a drink and I'll pay you. No, just because your problem meter's out of control doesn't mean everybody else's should be. Lovely. Right. What time have I got left? 60 seconds. Let's just alter this to-do list briefly. So, tomorrow, we need to drive home. It sounds like the Doors, listen there. I'm going to try the BBS number, then we're going to put the new shock absorbers on. Then what do I need to do? Fuck, I'm supposed to pick the mini bike up from Alcarion's. Shit. Go get mini bike from Alcarion's. Mini bike home. No. Yeah, no. Go get the mini bike from Alcarion's. No, I'm doing it on Notepad 64. I'll put it on screen. So I'm going to drive home, try the BBS number, attach new shock absorbers, go get the mini bike from Alcarion's. Then I'm going to take mini bike to pick up tractor. Then load up scrap. No, wait. Anyway, I'll sort that out for tomorrow. We're going to also, while I'm doing all of that, we're going to try and get the car inspected. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you all for joining. Damn, that was slick today. Turns out these to-do lists I can have on the notepad just on screen at all times instead of having to open and close the one in OBS are actually pretty fucking useful. You know what? I think tomorrow's stream is mostly going to be about the inspection. If I can get this thing inspected, then I can take it to qualification at the ice rally and we can find out what the requirements are for the ice rally. And then we can start working towards them. And then I might actually be able to start... Because the second I can compete in that ice race, I'm doing it. Right? I think we should, like, unlike the first playthrough where I got all of my goals completed, and then after like 700 hours started rallying, we're going to rally ASAP in this, not rally, ice race. Right, anyway, that's all stuff for tomorrow. Welcome to all the new followers today. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything, as always. But thank you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll get the fuck out of my house. For those of you in the Discord that fancy stopping around for a spot of marbles, give it 5 minutes. Right, for those that don't know, the Doomhaus Discord is split down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names. Am I the only person streaming this game? Woof. People are waiting for new content, right? If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part in today's marbles, to potentially win yourself a golden name and a point for the overall leaderboard between the green names and the orange names, and yourself potentially win yourself points and qualification for Eurovision and the World Cup, then all you have to do is be in the Discord, know which team you fight for, and type the word Easter. Actually, because it's Easter, I'm going to go slightly lower. Let's say there's like 16 people in here. But I got here an hour late, so treat an old man nice and stream another hour to make up for my loss. You don't want more of this. Look at him, he says he don't like my winter car, but here he is. Might as well get the fuck out, not like I can win a marbles this year. No. Shag it down, this is your year. Alright, we have Sothan for the greens, Azar for the greens, Augur for the greens, Alkarion for the oranges, Tagslack, welcome to the stream, for the oranges, Trim for the greens, Cats for the greens, Dougie for the greens, Monrock, good morning, for the oranges, Schmitz, good morning, for the oranges, Kelly for the greens, Gwynblade for the greens, Shaggy Dan, 'tis year, for the oranges, Lundios, good afternoon, for the greens, 6-4 for the greens, Keaton for the oranges, Bear for the greens, Cellist, good afternoon, for the greens, Chaz, good morning, for the greens, Auntie for the oranges, Polar for the greens, and Lark for the greens. Alright, 22 marbles enter. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. We have Sothan, Azar, Augur, Alkarion, Tagslack, Trim, Cats, Dougie, Mindright, Schmitz, Kelly, Gwynblade, Shaggy Dan, Lundio 6-4, Keaton, Bear, Cellist, Chaz, Auntie, Polar, and Lark. 7 oranges. Is that 7 oranges? Seven oranges, and what is that, 14 greens? 15 greens? August says 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The level is Castle Siege. August picked a fucking stinker. Come on, oranges. Pull off some bullshit. Trim's the record holder on 39 seconds. Golden name, person of the century, the day to the winner. Current scores then sit at orange 45 to green 51. The oranges did a good bit of recovery, and then the greens had a stellar week last week, it has to be said, including blocking the oranges in goal. Oranges beat this. Castle Siege is the record. There's the level. Good luck. It's a good level, it's big. Number 7 for the 7 points. Oh yeah, you got tied at the top by Polar, right? For anybody that hasn't seen this level, I'm sorry for what you're about to witness. Kitten begins in the lead. 6-4, Dougie, Gwynblade, Kelly, Azar, Mindray, all dead, Augur dead, Kitten dead. What the fuck? This has got a bit more violent. And Bear is in the lead, still looking for his first point of 2025. That's 6 even. That was good from Bear. Hit an explosion, he's going further on. Lark still looking for a first point. Bear gets shot backwards. There's no orange anywhere here apart from Anti, who just got shot even further back. Lark for the greens then. Skips past one explosive, hits the next. Oh, there we go. Lark is fucked. Lundios now in the lead. Oh god, Tagslag's so far behind. Oh, never mind. Alright, Lundios is going backwards. Shaggy Dan and Tagslag, actual oranges, imagine. Hang on a minute, let me snooze these ads that are approaching. Tagslag gets shot forward. Can Tagslag survive all the crap? Shaggy Dan's in second. Tagslag just dodging explosives. Fucking hell. Shaggy Dan seems to be doing alright. Tagslag dodged that one as well, good. We need Tagslag to get shot from behind and keep going forwards. Shaggy Dan. Again, top two are orange. That was a good belt from Tagslag. Can he get so much momentum he goes ahead of the explosives? Tagslag is now shot back. Tagslag going forwards again. And then backwards again. Can he get lucky and go forwards again? That bomb is coming out of nowhere. Can Tagslag hit that and get a bit more forward momentum? Shaggy Dan has been removed from the level. Tagslag is desperately trying to maintain forward momentum. Anti in second place. Shaggy Dan dead. Okay, Tagslag's just stuck in a backwards run now. Yeah. Super backwards. Tagslag's lost his lead. Anti now takes first. Oh, had some good momentum and then got shot backwards again. Not Anti, says Augur. Okay, here comes Chaz and Soth then. Orange is getting absolutely shit on. And the greens do take first, although Chaz has been shot backwards. We are making negative progress on this level right now. There we go, the oranges have been put back in second. Sothan's now in the lead. Schmitz is desperately trying to crawl up in front. Sothan can't get any fucking momentum. Trim had finished this level 2 minutes ago, for the record. Okay, there's a lot of bombs for Sothan to try and avoid, and he doesn't manage. Can Schmitz pick a path? He can't. Can Sothan pick a path? He said it's not going well in chat. Ooh, that was some nice bomb avoidance though, Sothan. He's off. He is actually going. Sothan said this is not going well, and just like that... What do you mean, cast a curse? He said himself. Oh, Alkarion, that's bad news. Can Alkarion stick the... No. Anti, go. Hold enough speed. Alkarion dies. Anti, that's backwards. Shut the fuck up and let Alkarion win. Which green is going to win this? It's hard to tell. I'm going to say Anti's not going to be allowed to stay in the lead for that long. Alright, Cats and Polar now. Can either of the... I mean, if Polar wins, he overtakes Augur at the top. Ooh, stuck absolutely hard there. There we go. Polar goes forward. Is Polar going to deliver some bad news for Augur? Can we have some good news for the oranges? Chalice now in the... Could Chalice get his second point and potentially qualify for Eurovision? Ooh! Cat's all the way to the back. Polar's been shot backwards as well. Lundios and Bear now first and second. Ooh, some good bomb avoidance from Lundios. This could be the one. Is it going to be Lundio? Okay, Anti now in the lead again. There's only Anti, Schmitz and Tagslack that could do this for the oranges. Tagslack's just creepy. Is Tagslack not even on the level? Am I seeing things? I know he is. Oh, both of them chopped. Schmitz now could try and do it for the oranges. Cats and Polar and Bear have got... I like that. I like that. Slowly, slowly. Just don't get hit. Fuck. It's alright, survive. Just don't get hit again. No. Okay, Schmitz is going backwards. That is terribly unfortunate. Here comes Trim slowly. Schmitz, you need to turn that momentum back. Start coming in the right direction. Because Trim is approaching slowly, but it's hard to tell. Trim and Anti go backwards. Schmitz, this is all on you. Never mind. Tag Slack, Polar. Fucking 6 minutes we've been playing this dumb shit. Okay, it's just making sure Schmitz was right at the fucking finish line. Okay, Tag Slack. No. There they go. Both sent all the way back. Polar now back in the lead. We have Anti, Tag Slack and Schmitz versus Polar, Cats, Trim and Bear. Oh my god, Polar got sent all the way back. Could we have a first non-win? It's possible. Right, now Trim's going to be the one in the lead. All green in the front three suddenly. All orange. Fuck me. I'm getting hungry here. Alright, Schmitz is having a good attempt here, but there's a lot of bullshit to get through. Nice. Oh, where the fuck has he gone? Has he died? Oh, okay, Schmitz is dead. Yeah, you're getting your extra hour. He got it. He desperately tried not to get it, but he got it. Trim, after all that, is your person of the century of the day. Fucking hell. Trim for the greens barely crosses the finish line and gets bombed out of it again. The greens are now 7 points clear, the biggest lead of the year. He did it in 7 minutes and 20 seconds or something dumb, which is 6 minutes and 40 seconds slower than his own record. Bear is actually going to finish. I think it stops dropping bombs and stuff once somebody's crossed the line. Hey. Polar, the crown comes off. Trim, the crown on. Where is he? He's there. Bang. Somebody post the times for that. Okay, at least we had an orange finish. Trim now on 3 points. Trim's going to Eurovision, I think it's fair to say. Somebody post a screenshot of them times. That's done. Paul just did an 8-minute marbles run. Doesn't count if you have to stay in the bucket. Right, well, I'm fucking late to piss off now. Trim, congratulations. Greens, congratulations. 7 points clear. That's it for me. I'm going to go right up the to-do list for tomorrow's stream, where we're hopefully going to get the computer online and we're going to pass the inspection. Thank you all for being here today. You're all extremely lovely, and I will see you all tomorrow for more. How about that? You're 10th second place. Chopped. If you're staying on the platform now, keep an eye out for... Nobody is live right now, but there might be later on. Everybody, be good, and I'll see you tomorrow. Anybody got a final word as I say Bear, Dougie, Katz, Sothan, Schmitz, Cellist, Auger, Anti, Azar, and everybody else. Happy Easter. I love you all. The final word for today is...
in Romania.